for Talk to Me Tuesday on June 27th, 2023. It's actually Monday, and I'm recording this before I head off to a lunch date with a friend and work after that. So I wanted to take the opportunity to record this before I left. And the two quilts that I had loaded on the frame last week, obviously I've turned everything around, those are quilted, but I quilted them using a big flower swirl, and you can't, the back is super busy, so you're not really going to see much in the way of stitching there. But there's a few blocks where you can kind of see this green right here, where you can kind of see swirls. I had them this direction across the width of the frame, so that I only had to go a yard down. So that was pretty cool. It worked really fast. I quilted those yesterday morning and then loaded the Dia de los Muertos quilt onto the frame. So that is currently on the frame, and I already started quilting it. I had to take my ruler base off because it totally maxed out my my leaders, and my space is really tight right at the end, each end. So the ruler base needed to come off so I didn't smack into the sides before I got to the edge of the quilt. Let's see, maybe I can turn this really quickly. So anyway, that's two Linus quilts quilted. Hopefully I can get them bound, if not before then, this coming weekend I should be able to. The next meeting to turn in blankets isn't until the following weekend. It's always the second Saturday of the month, so that shouldn't be a problem to get that done. Meanwhile, I am on the Dia de los Muertos quilt. I am doing the same flower swirls, or swirly flowers, or whatever the heck you want to call them, in the outermost blue border, but the rest of the quilt is all loop-de-loop. I think it's really going really fun with the dancing skeletons and things like that. So I'm enjoying that. That is awesome, and I'm really looking forward to having that giant quilt done and marking it off my list. I'm pretty excited about that. Yes, I do need to work on Maddie's quilt. I have all the fabric. I've printed all the patterns. I've started joining the patterns together, but I really kind of need to go to the shop when we're closed, maybe this coming Sunday, so that I can lay out on all the big tables to get all of the pattern pieces joined together there. Behind me, you see a new design, and that is called The Twist. And it is my new block for my next steps in paper piecing. My beginner class is now called Paper Piecing Basics. This is going to be Paper Piecing Next Steps, where I introduce making curves by still sewing straight lines and joining segments together to complete a design. So I really hope it's visually interesting enough to really intrigue folks. There's so many different options when it comes to choosing fabric for this. It's really stunning with just 3 fabrics. But it also works really well with, I've tried it with like up to 7, I think, so far. And to where like this would all be the same fabric and this would all be the same fabric. So I'm really excited about it. This is my first sample. I'm going to take it to the shop today and hang it up on the paper piecing wall in the classroom and grab some fabrics to make some more samples for the class. And that will be in just a few weeks. I'm scheduling it like right before I leave town. I'm going to go help my sister move. She's leaving South Padre Island and moving up to be nearer her her kids and grandkids. So I'm going to be helping her move her 2 kitties where she's going, and I'm going to try to make sure I have a way to film while I'm gone, so that way I can keep making my videos. I hope everybody is doing okay. I hope you've had a chance to be crafty over the past week. I hope you have a chance to be crafty this week, and I'll see you next week. Bye!